The news is out. The Biden program is ending. So let's talk about what that means for everyone who entered the United States through this program, what happens next, and how you might be able to change your status from parole to something else. I'm Bianca Jordan, immigration attorney at Brazen Legal. I work with immigrants all over the world who want to live and work in the United States with a green card. To learn more about me or to work with me, visit brazenlegal.com. So, October 4th, USCIS announced that there would be no reparole for people that came into the United States through the Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela parole program, which a lot of immigrants have called the Biden program. Specifically, they updated their frequently asked questions, which states there is no reparole process under any of the CHNV parole processes. Parole is not an immigration status, and during your period of parole, you are allowed to temporarily remain in the United States, apply for employment authorization, and seek any immigration benefits you may be eligible for that may allow you to remain in the United States in lawful status or category. You can read more about that on their website at uscis.gov. So basically, they're just reiterating that when you come into the United States with parole, it is not a status that you can just hold on to forever and ever. Same with TPS, or temporary protected status. And so under this program, you are allowed to enter the United States for a period of 2 years. Once that 2-year period is up, you no longer have any legal status. So you need to start thinking about how you can stay in the United States for longer than that 2-year period if that is something that you want to do. Some people come into the US temporarily and they do go back home. Other people, for various reasons, decide they want to make the United States their permanent home. And so if that's you, you just need to understand that once your parole is up, you have to think of other ways to stay here. The parole is valid for 2 years once you're paroled into the United States. So you have to pay attention to what your I-94 says. As far as your work permit, once that work permit expires, you will not be able to renew that work permit. So that's something to keep in mind. In case you are currently working, your employer might start to ask you for proof of employment. If your parole expires and you are still in the United States, you are going to be subject to deportation. So that's also something that you want to keep in mind if you are someone who came in through this program. So what's next? For the people who have applications pending, if you are someone who filed on behalf of someone, so you're a supporter and you filed an application on behalf of a beneficiary who is currently in Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, or Venezuela, or otherwise just not in the United States, and your application is pending, it will continue to be pending until they stop accepting applications in this program. If you are thinking about filing a new application, should you, that is a decision that you have to make. If you file a new application, just understand that this program has effectively become a lottery, which means that filing an application does not guarantee that you will be selected. And even if you are selected, that does not guarantee that you will ultimately be paroled into the United States. Over the summer, we saw applicants from all 4 countries who their applications were confirmed. However, they were not issued travel documents because the program was temporarily paused during the summer. And now they've decided that they're not going to continue with this program. And part of me believes that it's because of all the fraud that was coming up in this program and a variety of other things that I won't discuss in this video. But just know that you can still file applications until they stop accepting them. But just know that filing an application does not guarantee that you're going to be selected. What's next for people who already came into the United States through this program? Maybe you came in, in 2023, or maybe you came in this year. Just know that your parole is going to expire 2 years from when you're paroled into the United States. So if you were paroled into the United States in 2023, then your parole is going to be valid until 2025. If you came into the United States in 2024, your parole is going to be valid until 2026. But do not wait until your parole has expired to start thinking about how you can change your status if that is something that you want to do. You want to make sure that you are booking consultations with immigration attorneys like myself so that we can really analyze your situation to see what options might be available for you. I know a lot of people who came into the United States through this program were eligible for green cards either because they were already waiting in line for an interview at their home country's embassy or because they enter the United States and maybe they fall in love with a US citizen and they get married. Or maybe they have children who are over the age of 21 who can now petition for them. So there's going to be a lot of people who are eligible for green cards, and they should be pursuing those right now if they haven't already done so. If you happen to be from a country that has an open registration period for TPS, such as Haiti, I know Venezuela had TPS available to them as well. I don't remember if that TPS period is open for Venezuela at the moment, but I will definitely post that information in the comments to this video. But if you came to the United States before June 3rd, 2024, and you are from Haiti, and you came in through this program, you might be eligible for temporary protected status, and you should seriously consider applying for temporary protected status so that you can at least have status beyond when your parole expires. A lot of people want to know, can these people apply for asylum? The answer is maybe. When you're applying for asylum, first of all, you do not need to come here undocumented in order to apply for asylum. I know that this is a common misconception. Anybody can apply for asylum if they believe that they are eligible, if they are fleeing persecution on account of their race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. What's required to file asylum, though, is that you have to do it within a year of entering the United States. For example, if you came to the United States on January 1st, 2024, then you have until January 1st, 2025 to file that application. And it's not mailing. USCIS has to receive that application by the 1 year filing deadline. So if you are someone who hasn't been here for a year yet and you are eligible for asylum, then you can go ahead and file that application. Obviously, consult with an immigration attorney first to make sure that you are eligible and to make sure that you're filing the most complete application possible. Do not file a fraudulent asylum application if you are not fleeing persecution on account of your race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. Do not make up a story to file for asylum. Do not just file an application just to try to protect yourself. There might be other options for you. You just really need to speak with an immigration attorney so that we're able to really screen you for all the benefits that could be available to you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you're interested in working with me or learning more about me, you can visit my website, brazenlegal.com. Thank you for watching.